Today we're going to do a video on how easy or difficult it is to feed each animal, and here's Millie, 10 out of 10, love her. Next up is the parrots getting their favorite treat, which is peanuts. These guys can be a little tricky, 8 out of 10. Davey the Ruffles Fox scores a 10 out of 10, he's such a good boy. Just don't stick your finger in without a treat or it'll be a 0 out of 10. June and the goats get a 5 out of 10. If you fed one goat, you fed them all and they eat constantly. The two white ducks are Tom and Jerry. They get a 2 out of 10 for being total jerks all the time. Dax is the bestest boy ever, but he does not like to take treats out of your hand. 3 out of 10. 4 out of 10, Tavi the mongoose is pretty aggressive. The Pokey puppies get a 8 out of 10, a near perfect score for that food AMSR, minus 2 points for possibly pinching the tip of your finger. The pigs would normally get a 7 out of 10, but today they're getting a 0 out of 10 because Morty grinded his teeth and it made me sick to my stomach to hear it. Enjoy. Mika only lets me hand feed her, but normally I would give her a 10 out of 10, but today she refused to eat her apples. I had to give her bananas or grapes for her to eat anything, and she absolutely refused to eat the apples. 8 out of 10 for Martini. I don't know why she wouldn't use her hands. Coated Monies get a 9 out of 10 unless you have something they can steal, and then you get a 1 out of 10, and good luck. Normally the kangaroos would get about a 7 out of 10 just because of how slowly they eat, but today Jimmy was just more curious about the camera and what I was doing. I love you. Hank and the other deer get a 7 out of 10. I could literally do this all day. The only reason it's not a 10 out of 10 is they won't let me pet them. I pretend I don't enjoy getting up early in the morning to bottle feed these babies, but it's my daily shot of endorphins, and who wouldn't love this tail? Just look at it wag. 10 out of 10. Harry and Larry the emu get a 2 out of 10. There is no reason to be pecking this hard. You are doing way too much there, sir. Ruby kicks this gate if I don't feed her fast enough. She gets a 0 out of 10. I've had to replace that fence about 7 times. All the other donkeys get an 8 out of 10. I couldn't rate the cavies today because they ate too much grass and hay earlier and wouldn't eat for me, but those squeaks that they're giving me get a perfect 10 out of 10. Spanky, Olaf, and Elsa get a 7 out of 10 because you can't feed them by hand, but you can definitely toss it. It's so much fun watching them jump and leap and catch all the different little pieces. They hardly ever miss. Fancy the Serval will let you put her food in nice and easy, but she doesn't want you to touch her while she's eating. 6 out of 10. Today, Eli's getting a 0 out of 10. He was a very naughty boy. He would not eat his steak until I cut it up into smaller pieces, like he was King Henry VIII. Naughty, naughty boy. P.S. He's one of my favorites. I'll cut his steak up any day of the week.